come to your life. Help me make the most of freedom and of pleasure. 'Cause everybody wants to rule the world. Everybody wants to rule the world.
Owned and operated. Low price guarantee. We will not be beaten on price. Open 7 days a week. 897 Latrobe Street. Power 103.1. Ballarat's leaders in local. Listen anywhere you go on the free iHeartRadio app. Your news now.
Hi, I'm Tom Roody. A new $464,000 roundabout will help improve road safety in Ballarat Central. Member for Ballarat Catherine King and Ballarat Mayor Des Hudson will celebrate the completion of the roundabout at the intersection of Ripon Street South and Urquhart Street this morning. The intersection was the site of 3 casualty crashes between 2015 and 2020. The Services Union says they'd like Ballarat Council to do the right thing as they call for weekend penalty rates for Ballarat animal shelter workers to be reinstated. The union are seeking a legal commitment that would see weekend penalty rates for shelter handlers assured in the council's enterprise agreement. The matter is currently before the Fair Work Commission. Deputy Branch Secretary of the ASU Victaz branch, Zoe Edwards, says they don't believe this passes the better off overall test.
It's very disappointing that we're having to have this argument in the Fair Work Commission. Weekend penalty rates is a minimum condition of employment that we think all workers deserve. We think it's only reasonable that they are fairly compensated for working unsociable hours on the weekend, missing time with their families.
And Australia Post are calling on Ballarat locals to join their team in the lead up to Christmas. The organisation is recruiting 3,000 seasonal casuals across the country in a number of different roles. Australia Post says each of the roles will be critical during the busy cyber sales period and the festive season.
With a significant volume of parcels expected in the lead up to cyber sales events and Christmas, people with truck or forklift licences are at the top of our wish list this year. We're also looking for people to support our parcel processing and deliveries as well as freight handlers.
Executive GM of People and Culture, Susan Davies there. That's the latest in your local news.
I'm Jess, Embler. Matthew Perry's death was a lot more sinister according to attorneys in the US who've charged 5 people after the Friends star was found unresponsive in a hot tub last year. Among those charged, his doctors, after the actor was found with high levels of the drug ketamine in his system. US Attorney Martin Estrada is saying one of them used Perry for financial gain.
He wrote in a text message in September 2023, quote, "I wonder how much this moron will pay."
The New Zealand Prime Minister is being welcomed to Parliament House ahead of talks with Anthony Albanese. He's expected to bring up our deportation rules, being unhappy with our policy to send Kiwis who commit crimes here back to their home country. A Gold Coast community has gathered to mourn the loss of one of its students, Sophie Wang, who was allegedly murdered by her mum. Emmanuel College held a private service for the 10-year-old ahead of a candlelight vigil for more locals. And how much coffee do you drink a day? If it's 4 or more cups a day, you could be doing some serious damage to your health. Daily consumption of 400 milligrams of caffeine has been found to raise heart rate and blood pressure over time.
PowerFM Sports. Brought to you by D2E Gym. From Delacombe to Wendouree, you're never too far from a D2E.
Rookie ruckman Liam Reedy will pull on the Dockers purple for the first time tomorrow against GWS in Sydney. He's come in to cover the absence of Sean Darcy and Josh Tracy. Reedy says he feels ready after working with former ruck superstar Aaron Sandilands.
Just to be able to pick his brain out on the deck or off the field, be able to converse with him and work through ruck craft, it's super handy to have.
And the Panthers are waiting on scans for Nathan Cleary, who suffered a shoulder injury during their loss to the Storm last night. That's the latest news and sport.
Power FM weather. At Cash Converters, we make more of the things you want possible. 9 Armstrong Street North.
Cloudy rain, maybe a thunderstorm today. We are chasing a top of 13, and the pollen count for Ballarat and surrounds is low, down to 6 tonight. Tomorrow and Sunday, both cloudy with showers. Tomorrow 12, Sunday 13, Monday 14, maybe some fog first up. Otherwise partly cloudy. We could get some evening showers. Right now, 11 at Mitchell Park.